My name is Ethan, and I made the worst mistake of my college life. I fell for my straight best friend. When I first moved into the dorm, I didn't expect much. New place, new people, same boring routine. But then I met Ryan, tall, confident, always smiling like he knew something you didn't. The kind of guy everyone liked instantly. And somehow, he chose me. We became close way too fast. Same classes, same gym, same late night talks. People even joked we acted like a couple. I laughed it off. But deep down, it wasn't funny. Because for me, it wasn't a joke. Then one night, everything changed. My bed broke, literally collapsed at 2 a.m. Everyone woke up, but Ryan was the first one at my side. "Just sleep with me," he said casually, like it meant nothing. And just like that, I was in his bed. At first, I tried to keep distance. I even kept a blanket between us. But every night, without fail, he would pull me closer in his sleep, his arm around my waist, his breath against my neck, like it was natural, like I belonged there. I asked him once, "Do you always sleep like this with your friends?" He laughed. "You're the only one." That should have been a warning. Instead, it became my weakness. Days passed, nothing changed, but everything felt different. He'd bring breakfast just for me, wait for me outside class, even get annoyed when other people talked to me too long. But then, he'd call me bro, like it erased everything. One afternoon, something snapped. I was with another guy from a club, just talking, nothing serious. But when Ryan saw us, his expression changed. Dark, cold, possessive. Later that night, during a stupid dorm game, I lost a dare. "Go kiss someone," they said. Everyone laughed. I picked a random guy. Didn't even think. But before I could, Ryan grabbed my wrist, hard, pulled me back, pinned me against the wall, his voice low, dangerous. "If you're going to kiss a guy," he leaned closer, "then kiss me." My heart stopped. The room went silent. And for the first time, he wasn't joking. I didn't know what scared me more, the fact that he said it or the fact that I wanted to. And that's when I realized this wasn't just friendship anymore. It never was. But what happened after that kiss, that's where everything fell apart. "I don't like guys." Ryan's voice was low. "I just don't like the idea of losing you." That should have been enough. It should have made things clear, but instead, it made everything worse. I laughed quietly. Not because it was funny, because it hurt. "So that's it?" I said. "You don't want me? You just don't want anyone else to have me?" He didn't answer, and that silence told me everything. I took a step back. "Ryan, that's not fair." His expression tightened. "I'm trying, okay?" "No," I shook my head. "You're confused." The words hit him harder than I expected, but I didn't stop. "I've been living in this confusion for months," I continued, "wondering if every little thing you did meant something. Every time you pulled me closer, every time you got jealous." My voice dropped. "I thought maybe, just maybe, you felt the same way." He looked at me like he wanted to say something, but nothing came out, and that was my answer. So I smiled. Not a happy one, just acceptance. "I can't keep doing this," I said softly. I grabbed my bag, walked past him. This time, he didn't stop me. Days passed, then weeks. We stopped talking, stopped sitting together, stopped being us. And yeah, it hurt, more than I expected, but slowly, I started feeling like myself again, until one evening, I ran into him. Campus rooftop, sunset, of course. He was leaning against the railing, like he'd been waiting. When he saw me, he straightened. "You've been avoiding me." I shrugged. "You made it easy." A small bitter smile crossed his face. "Yeah, I guess I did." For a moment, neither of us spoke. The wind filled the silence, then he exhaled. "I messed up." I stayed quiet, let him talk. "I thought if I ignored it, it would go away. He laughed weakly. It didn't. He stepped closer. Not too close. Just enough. I don't know what this makes me, he admitted. And honestly, I'm still figuring it out. My chest tightened, but I didn't interrupt. But I do know one thing. He looked straight at me. No hesitation this time. When you walked away, that felt worse than anything else. Silence. Heavy. Real. I searched his face, looking for doubt, for confusion. But for the first time, he looked certain. I'm not asking you to wait, he said. I'm not even asking you to forgive me. A pause. But I want to try. My heart didn't race this time. It steadied, because this wasn't impulsive. This wasn't jealousy. This was a choice. I walked closer, stopping right in front of him. You don't get to half try this, I said quietly. No more, bro. No more mixed signals. He nodded immediately. Okay. Another pause. Then prove it. For a second, he just looked at me, like he was making a decision that would change everything. Then slowly, carefully, he reached for my hand, not pulling, not forcing, just holding it. And this time, I didn't pull away. The sun dipped below the horizon. The campus lights flickered on. And for the first time, we weren't pretending anymore.